trying to think about these naturals. I keep trying to do natural stuff. And my hair is always those curls that just don't quite curl. Good morning, y'all. This is the start of week 3 of quarantine, and I finally just got some gusto to actually like clean some shit up. So take y'all through my writing nut, maybe share a few things that I love about it, and hopefully you'd be able to get to know me a little more, and you probably see how crazy my life is in the meantime. All right. Check out my writing nut. So this is the before, though, I will say that. Ooh, I'm not proud of it because I'm working out of here too. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. All that stuff, all that stuff, all that stuff, all that stuff. It's craft room, everything, writing room. I gotta clean it up. All right, here I go. So you always gotta start off your day with a beautiful glass of coffee and something to kind of keep your attention as you're doing like stuff. I know some people like to listen to music. I like to listen to like shows. So I started watching Uncourt, which is actually a very good movie. It reminds me of something that I want to do, which is be a sommelier one day. So yeah, I wanted to get everything cleaned up just in time, but not before I write down my to-dos for the following day. And yeah, having work all over my desk was not ideal, but you know, it's called organized chaos, right? So I then realized that a bunch of my artwork, that was my Nina painting, that was I bought from the actual artist, and this one is a painting that my line sister made for me to represent my amazing sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And even though she didn't make that elephant, you can attribute that to my sorority too, but elephants are just so dope anyway. So but yeah, like it's one of those things where, you know, your life gets out of control when you have to like take a whole day on the weekend just to get things right. So this was my day. This is, I guess, how I think I was going to go ahead and get the week started, was by refreshing that. And I would actually encourage everybody to think about doing that. Oh, that's the letter to Nikki Giovanni I never sent. I don't know why I won't send it. Like I really wanted to send, it's my favorite. Look at my first pieces. Anyway, I really wanted to send her. That was the rough edited draft of my first book, Untraditional. But I wanted to send Nikki Giovanni my books because that is my favorite writer. So yeah, one day I'll send off the books, all of them. By that point, who knows? I may have like 30 books that I can send her, but whatever. So you can see here, like, I have paper everywhere, and then I have folders. I've had these folders for years, and I've never used them before. I don't know why. I don't know. Organization in my creative space has never been like truly important for me. I've always needed a space for my creativity, but organizing it, yeah, definitely hasn't been like my top priority. But as I continue to find the various papers that have to do with some sort of writing and drafting, because if you don't know the writing process, that's pretty much what we do. These are a few awards that I have. One of them is my certificate into Delta Sigma Theta. I think that's me dancing. When you do it fast, it just looks like jiggling. Anyway, but that was also my MBA, and then accolade I got from an insurance organization about empowering women in the metro Atlanta area. So yeah, I probably, if you follow my blog, you've probably seen that journal come up before. It's actually a journal that my sister got me for beginning of the year. So, but I think I've used it, don't hate me, 3 times. It's just so good. I get it. I want to use it. I promise I will one day. But yeah, so I mean, the thing about organizing your creative space, it's almost like you have to be very literal. Like I made a folder just for drafts, and it has to be a draft of a particular book. And then I made a folder of, as you saw, my child's work, because that sometimes I need that for my creative space too. And then I made folders for like letters, for like checklists and things like that when it comes to like publishing.
So, even though if you go to most writers' offices, you will probably see stacks of papers. Look at that. That's my certificate for my third book, copywriting my third book. So that too needed its own individual folders. And that right there was a stash of books that I was keeping in my car for a while. I need to put it back in there. Basically, I was trying to hustle books. You know what I'm saying? If I saw somebody who could be interested in it, I would sell the heck out my book. I think everyone should. How else are you going to get your book to the masses? You can't just always count on your online channels, and you don't always have an event to go to. So if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Ain't that what they say? Um, so yeah. So yeah, at this point, I'm realizing that now I have 1,080 pens also out. As much as I do papers, I love pens. I don't know what it is about it. Like, I like writing on my computer, but I prefer to actually like write more, make lists, write drafts from time to time, or at least brainstorming storylines, things like that. So I have 1,000,008 journals, 1,000,008 pieces of paper, and add 1,000,008 pens to that. And I'm pretty sure I could be my own personal Office Max, but whatever. And then like I found that I had some holders. They're actually album holders that I never hung up. So today I'm going to use them for something else. I'm going to actually use them for organizing folders. Not as fun as album covers, but whatever. And you'll see my album collection here soon. So just hang tight. And like that elephant painting, it's so crooked. It's too low. I actually went back and raised it up. I'm not sure if I got any photos of it, but yeah, that was actually annoying the mess out of me, and it was covering my thought board for the week. So yeah, I had to go back and redo that. See, all I got in this beautiful, beautiful creative room that is now, you can probably see the floor now. How amazing is that? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I have when it comes to equipment. So when me and my girlfriend did our wine and words, oh, you always have to have a candle. Oh my gosh. Before I go on equipment, candles are my life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, candles just make everything better, brighter, beautiful. It just sets an ambiance. I grew up with candles. I'm not a pyro, but I grew up with great smelling candles, and I kept that going throughout my life. And my beautiful mother, whose picture you can see in the background, like, she was the one who, she actually was, she used incense a lot. And she used to always have candles everywhere because in the Midwest, um, storms, lightning, all that was normal. And then your light was always going out. So we always had enough candles just in case things were going to be off for a while. So now this is my Kanban board that I made for writing like to-do. So basically on one side I have wants, on the other side I have needs. So this is the need side. And basically what I was trying to do was figuring out what takes a day, what takes a week, what takes 2 weeks, and I line them up across that. So you'll see, I know some of these you're going to be like, are you serious? You were going to send your book to Angela Yee? Yes, I am. And yes, that was on my to-do list, still on my to-do list, because I love her and she is a avid reader, and I would love for her to give me feedback and insight on my work. And so here we go, album collection that I promised you. So albums are near and dear to my heart. My dad used to have a collection of albums. Let me say, he still does have a collection of albums. And that wasn't an album, that was my kid's book. But that's because I put her stuff in there along with my other books for the bookcase. But the album collection was basically a nostalgia moment. For my birthday a couple years back, I asked for a record player. And because I miss that sound. I miss the wailing of the soulful artists. And I mean, even now, I love to have, like, I got Tupac on vinyl, The Chronic, All Eyes on Me. I got Straight Outta Compton. I'm looking for, and let me tell you this, if you have any Outkast, I want those on vinyl ASAP along with a Little Kim, okay? Here's the next part of me straightening up the room, is getting my artwork up finally on the walls. Took me forever, but I finally did it, thank God. And that's my elephant artwork that I originally showed you. This next piece, like, I got from Charleston, South Carolina, and I got it from the artist. I believe her name is let me not mess up her name. Brianna? I think I'm gonna show you in a second. But Hen, she was basically at this festival in Charleston, and me and my homegirls, we're a group of traveling, there it is, Ariana, or Urbana, I'm gonna mess up her name. I'll put her name somewhere on this video so you can find her too. But she was at this kind of outdoor festival. I don't know if it was a festival or just like a market. And I fell in love with the art as soon as I saw it. And yeah, I paid a little bit for it, more than I would normally pay. But when I say, you know, this is one of a kind, I think she has prints of it, but this is the acrylic. Feel the strokes, feel the vibe, all that beautiful art that's just absolutely amazing. And the title of that one is Nina. This one doesn't have a title, but I'm pretty sure it's Elephant. So as you can see, the office is my writing nook is finally coming together as I needed it to. It took about 2.5 hours, and it was worth it, because now, you know, when you clean up, it's almost like you take so much off of your shoulders, and you realize that how much you have to be thankful for. You're thankful for the space. You're thankful for the opportunity to be able to sit there on your own, in your own creative vision. And so if you haven't done that yet in this quarantine period, please find some time to just clean out the stuff you haven't touched. You know, I know a lot of my girlfriends have been like taking on home projects, you know, going through the closet, trying to figure out what to give away, what to keep, knocking out some quick home projects and things like that. It's like, there is no better time than right now. You don't have to drive in traffic. You know, all you have to do is go to the room, make a to-do list, and get it done. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. I'll show you some snippets too of the final pieces. This is me just kind of, you know, getting a little bit of stuff done. You know, you can always find little stuff on your floor, but you know, this is my writing area, y'all. Favorite pieces in here: my couch, my shelving, and my Nina artwork. Purple is my favorite color. The shelving has all the things that matter the most to me on it, or at least most of them. It's hard to capture everything that I value in my life on that bookcase, but and then the Nina photo or Nina artwork is just so amazing, and it feels great, and it's the muse for my third book, my first novel, third printed book probably. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.